wiki. Welcome, Warcraft 2 fans, to the amazing Santa from Clan Z versus Nemo. Without further ado, let's get in the action. Santa from Clan Z down here. It's plains of snow, but summertime, so plains of grassy green fields here. Vitty in the Watcher spot. Who do you think's gonna win, Vitty? Oh, well, I think that I don't know who's gonna win. Neither do I. Nemo's pretty good. Santa from Clan Z rocking that Z tag. Not only is he easy to spot with his Z tag out there, but Nikita, this game brought to you in part by Nikita. So exceptionally happy to finally have figured out where Nikita's been hiding all of his games. They're under the live section of videos, so now I can commentate some more Russian games like this one. And the excitement is barely able to be kept from bubbling over. OMG! We do see that AA Trooper, also known as Duda Curtin, the Brazilian bad boy, also playing at the very same moment. Looks like we had a bit of a time warp there, so we fast forward into the future, or maybe it's the present. Who knows? Only you know, and the shadow knows. And here's the blacksmith from Santa from Clan Z. So it's going to be an early rush from both of these players. Remember, the map is Plains of Snow. The day is Saturday, and it is a Saturday night tourney. Dang, I can't wait to see the next Saturday night tourney. Wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest, brought to you by the Russians. Alright, so Santa from Clan Z deciding to begin his gold mining experience. Meanwhile, it's Nemo up here. If you haven't found Nemo, he's the captain of the Starship Underwater Vessel. Can't remember what the name of this vessel is from the 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea. But under the sea, 10,000 leagues, you'll be able to find Captain Nemo here. And also inside this Warcraft 2 game, Wiki Warcraft 2 on war2.ru. Are you kidding me? Get out there and play Warcraft 2 with the Russians at war2.ru. Or A, play with the USA, war2.usa. A, why not play at the war2.usa? Or Galaxy of Games, of course, Galaxy of Games, where you can legally play Wiki of Warcraft 2. Here's a nice defensive tower from Santa Z. Santa's. He's a saint, if I've ever seen one. And he's getting himself up a very good, nice 2-to-1 choke and a tower. So if ever there was a Nemo who wanted to sneak inside his base, not gonna be with a whole lot of success in doing that. Even a counter choke would get thwarted by that cannon tower. So he's gonna be A-okay in the near future from any kind of an assault all the way up to bloodlusted ogres. So nice job. Here's a scouting peon going to be intercepted from Nemo. Nemo finding Camp Santa Z's scouting peon. And he's going to chase him all the way back to Nemo's base, where he'll corner him and then take him down. One grunt gonna be a problem, no more. Not after that cannon tower is done with him and just a dead body. Goes to show what you get when you assault the fortress of Santa Z. So Santa Z not yet ready to push up to tier number 2, but he's having a whole lot more wood carving action than his opponent Nemo has done. But Nemo not known to be a noob at Warcraft 2, so he'll likely join the wood chopping action in the very near future. And there he does do exactly as we predicted he would do. Haha, I said do. Big shout out to played back in '08 to Oracle Lord, to Double D Downey, to Lothar 1313, to Rudy J, and as well as Orange DVEV, James McGill, I Undine Quilks, and Victoricia. Big shout out to all those players, as well, of course, as Viti, Santa, and Nemo, and Nikita. So, Nikita is witnessing this tournament here, as Santa Z has the advantage at the moment. He's really laying down the law right outside of his opponent's pace. His opponent going for that cannon tower that Santa Z himself has enjoyed. And now Santa Z is up to tier number 2 in this exciting Wiki Warcraft 2 extravaganza. There's the double wall off to try to buy him enough time to get this cannon tower up and at him, and the cannon tower is now up in Adam. So that's going to push off the grunts of Santa Z. This is going to push over, scoot on over to the tier number 2 type of a game, the mid game. Continuously walling up Nemo is, but he's going to need to really add a little bit of technology to his gambit if he wants to stay in this tournament. The Saturday night Wiki Warcraft 2 tournament played on War2.ru. Are you still watching this video? Fast forward the video and get ready to play Warcraft 2 on War2.ru. Are you kidding me? Are you still watching this video? Santa Z down here. Santa Z doing a pretty good job. He's gotten himself an ogre round. Not going too crazy on the wood chopping, but still remains chopping some lumber. And there's a nice look at the map with the turbo mode. Oh my gosh, I just got a headache from the turbo mode. But Nikita knows what he's doing. He is a Warcraft 2 boss. And we can trust him to be the greatest of watchers. So up here, tier number 2 is now what's on the table for Nemo. Santa Z and Nemo on the Saturday night throwdown. Here's the ogre. And there's the burp. Ladies and gentlemen, you knew it was coming, but I apologize. Anyway, I'll try to... Oh, tier number 3. Not to distract thee from the belchery, but they're tier number 3 from Santa Z. And Nemo, will he be pushing up to tier number 3 as well? And what kind of technological wonders can we expect from these players once the tier number 3 has been achieved? Who does know? Who will find out? And who's ready to get out there and play Warcraft 2 on war2.ru, on GOG Galaxy of Games, or war2usa.com. All 3 great places to play Wiki Warcraft 2. Alright, tier number 3 and a group up of grunts moving on out of the map. Looks like they want to secure an expansion for Nemo. Not yet tier number 3, and he does have his base a bit chopped out, and he's actually going to push towards his lumber mill. A good call there. It's a double up on counter technology. The Temple of the Darned, the Temple Altar of the Storms, bloodlusted and death knighted areas soon to be in the near future. But looking on to the even more grandiose future, Nemo is deciding to get himself an expansion here, as well as his opponent is. His opponent is moving out all the way on the other side of the map, and I think Nemo will do well to assault in that type of an area right now. I think you can assume this opponent is going to be going for some type of an expansion. Nemo is on tier number 2, so he's really going to need to make something happen, and with that, he's pushing out on the map with a group of grunts and ogres. We'll see what he exactly wants to do. And he's going to catch his opponent with the choo-choo train transfer. What a brilliant move from Nemo. Going to see the entire Santa Z choo-choo train, which is completely and almost ready to be slaughtered. The ogres of Nemo gonna stand around. No, they're getting themselves a late start, and they are very quickly gonna be able to catch up and take this choo-choo train down. Here comes the choo-choo train. Here comes the ogres. They all need to get inside. Get inside faster. Anybody outside's gonna be dead. It's too late for them. Save yourselves. As the peons on the outside are there willing to sacrifice their lives. And here comes even more ogres there to the party. Nemo pulling himself back into this game. He's got the technology deficit, but the strategy, not opposite from deficit, which is the strategy lead. And gonna be building himself a cannon tower about here, trying to protect the troops. Well, look at the sheer number of ogres from Nemo, able to slaughter so many peons and able to threaten the peons remaining. Here's the first Death Knight of the game. He does have Death and Decay already, so he's rocking, ready to roll. And where will he try to target? Will he move all up to that northern expansion from Nemo? Will he move over here to try to defend this base? That looks like it is the option he's choosing. Although there's not going to be a whole lot of defense necessary, as this cannon tower is now complete. A couple of grunts arrive to try to save the day, but in reality is that this cannon tower is most likely the thing to save him. And a grunt moving out here just to get that peon kill, but the peon is saved. So that DK gonna make his way all the way up to the northern expansion to try to put a nail in this coffin and end this game as quickly as possible. Or if his name isn't Santa from Clan Z. That's right, Santa from Clan Z. Look at this. Nemo not giving up, even though there is a cannon tower there. He's going to force that DK to turn right back around and try to defend this gigantic assault on his expansive Great Hall. He's going to try to Death and Decay, but will the Death and Decay be the cause of the destruction of the Great Hall? No, it is indeed its savior, as one DK able to save all mining operations that are still operationable from Santa from Clan Z. So Nemo has had one heck of an assault, been pulling himself back in this game, and we thought he was going to be the one to take home the big knot victory, because Bloodlust is not yet researched here, as there's just been so much assaulting on this expansion. But Nemo has been mining unfettered, distracted by any kind of these DK assaults. But for how long will this remain, as a DK makes its way up there to that northern expansion? There is a grunt here who's scouting it out now, so he knows that there's gonna be a lot of peons ripe for the picking. And the DK, wow, able to dodge past. This is the sneaky antics of Clan Z that we have witnessed so many times. Able to dodge right past the assaulting ogres and make its way to the underbelly of their opponents' mining forces. Will that DK make its way all the way there? We can soon see, as Santa from Clan Z Death and Decays, but the Death and Decay is a little bit off. Their artillery needs to be a little more pinpointed from Santa from Clan Z, as ogres move its way up here, and Nemo has just about put a nail in his opponent's coffin, and but only to blunder it up, and target fire just one space too far over. Santa from Clan Z has played a very good game this game, but it may be a GG in the near future for, because Nemo's just been rocking it now. He's been mining. As I said, he's got patrolling ogres. So if Santa were to have another super sweet sneak around assault, there's patrolling ogres there. And Santa's not giving up, however. I think he does have bloodlusted ogres a little bit or early than his opponent. Game is just incredible. Who will win? Santa from Clan Z or Nemo? Here's an assault from Santa from Clan Z, and he's gonna make it straight into his opponent's base while those ogres are off patrolling, trying to defend against Death Knights. The assault is right at the heartland as Santa from Clan Z showing you why he's a member of Clan Z and why they are such a devastating clan to be reckoning with. The action, the intensity. We don't know who won the I should say the Matty Patty Memorial Cup tournament. It was a great tournament. I did see one game where Green Goblin was able to trounce the lost one. So if you guys haven't seen that, go check out Baby Shark and her super sweet YouTube and Twitch TV channel. That was an excellent. Oh, disaster! Disaster! Santa from Clan Z being throttled by Nemo. Who would have thought Santa from Clan Z inside Nemo's base? Strangling the life out of him, but the gold flow was tied down. But here's a death and decay. Santa from Clancy not giving up, and this time he's gonna be going for a very clean strike as he knocks down the cannon tower. Not able to get the peon kills that he would hoped to get, but he is really just destroying his opponent inside the middle of his base. The entire base of Nemo is all red as Santa from Clan Z has been doing nothing but destroying. Or maybe it's not red, actually. It looks like Nemo has this game a GG. Ladies and gentlemen, able to hold on to his mining. And there it is. Vidi has made the call. Vidi, the greatest Russian Warcraft 2 player that I know of. And he's, even though Santa from Clan Z has really been able to hold himself into this game, hold his britches up by the knickers of his chinny chin, but he's not going to be able to survive the last and final assault here. There's the 2-1 wall off. Santa from Clan Z will never surrender. Clan Z will continue to fight long after everybody else has chosen to give up because they have the Z mentality. But Nemo, that's why they made him captain of the submarine that goes 10,000 leagues under the sea. He's no slouch. There's Suka from Santa and GG. I thank you guys all for tuning in. Don't forget to check out GOG Galaxy Games with the Juggler, war2usa.com with Baby Shark, and of course war2.ru. Kidding me with the Russians.